She knew the girl was born unable to speak, but still deliberately made her get on stage to sing. She thought the girl would embarrass herself in front of everyone, but unexpectedly, the girl walked straight to the stage. The CEO hurriedly grabbed her, telling her not to embarrass herself here. He said that, then tried to take her away. But the girl didn't hesitate to shake off his hand, walking up to the stage without looking back. As her beautiful voice echoed through the hall, the CEO was filled with regret. He finally understood that the deaf-mute girl who had been with him through his darkest times was actually a normal person. What he never expected was that the girl pretended to be deaf and mute to comfort him and heal his wounds. 5 years ago, the CEO lost his ability to speak in a car accident, losing his will to live in an instant. At that time, it was the girl who pulled him back from the edge of death to give the CEO hope to live on. The girl lied, claiming she had been born deaf and mute. She didn't want him to be alone, choosing to stay by his side. Her presence became the strength that helped the CEO stand up again. With her companionship, the CEO gradually emerged from his pain. Between them, love quietly blossomed. She planned to confess that she was not really deaf-mute at their wedding, but unexpectedly, as the CEO's voice gradually recovered, his attitude toward her began to change. He even started complaining about her in front of her. Everyone present thought the girl couldn't hear. Little did they know, her heart was breaking into pieces. Her 5 years of devotion had become a burden for the CEO, yet she didn't expose him. Instead, she lied that she was tired and needed rest, because she still didn't want to give up on the relationship. The next day, the girl attended her best friend's party. She accidentally saw the CEO dancing intimately with her friend. Her heart sank. When she once invited the CEO to dance, he always refused, saying he didn't like crowds. But now, he was dancing with someone else. Just as she felt a chill in her heart, the CEO walked up to her, blaming her for leaving without a word yesterday, saying it made him lose face in front of his friends. The girl felt incredibly wronged, but her friend deliberately linked arms with the CEO, taunting her. She mocked that the girl couldn't hear the music and couldn't dance. Then her friend dragged the girl and pushed her into the pool, trying to make the CEO choose who was more important. The girl couldn't swim, almost suffocating. Without hesitation, the CEO jumped into the water, rescued her, and brought her up. Everything completely disrupted her friend's plan. She was furious, her face turning pale. However, when they got home, the CEO finally couldn't control his anger, blaming the girl for making him lose face. Despite this, the girl still held on to a glimmer of hope. But just then, her friend called, saying she had a stomachache and needed comfort. The CEO immediately stood up, preparing to leave. The girl quickly asked where he was going so late. The CEO lied, saying there was a problem at the company that needed handling. At that moment, the girl finally understood. She had tolerated all the CEO's bad temper, but she could no longer accept his lies. She realized their relationship had come to an end. So, the next morning, she left a breakup note and resolutely left the home she had shared with him for 5 years. However, the girl was not deaf-mute. She was the granddaughter of the richest man. When the wealthy man learned her true identity, he was deeply heartbroken, immediately deciding to take her home. But the CEO didn't care at all. Thinking the girl was just playing hard to get, he continued attending gatherings with her friend, until he saw the girl attending an event in full glamour. Only then did